Let's grow, save, and revive some Monstera. Now, we all love Monsteras. I mean, they are so gorgeous. But this is my Monstera plant, what it used to look like. And look at it now. I mean, we have made some progress. Now, let me start by saying that I have two Monsteras, bigger Monstera and a smaller one. And you can see that the older foliage is kind of tattered. There is some sort of infestation happening, and the newer foliage is kind of healthy. You can see that the top leaf is looking kind of healthy. Now let's start by some basic growing conditions that monsteras, they love humidity, they love a lot of sun. So I have kept it outside in my balcony. Now this monstera, it has been with me from April 2021. I had made an older video on it. If you want, you can check it out on the channel. And at that time there was no balcony, so I had kept it in the bathroom where it would receive a lot of indirect sunlight, and bathrooms are very humid, so it was doing very healthy. But remember, I got it in 2021. We were going through a pandemic. That was the time when I moved to Spain, so this plant has survived quite a bit, but I'm glad that it's doing pretty healthy. So the sunlight and humidity now, monsteras, they hate sitting in water. They can tolerate a little bit of dry soil. Like if you miss a little bit of watering here and there, it is pretty forgiving. So the third thing is watering. Now, a mistake that I made with my bigger monstera is I got it last year in January, so it is 1.5 years old with me. But this is a pretty mature plant. It used to be very healthy, very stunning. The foliage was great. Maybe it was about maybe 4 feet tall. I kept it in my living room, and it was devastated there because I overwatered. Um, and the foliage has never been the same. So I kept it outside. You can see that there is a lot of infestation happening. So the fourth thing would be that you spray it regularly with a homemade simple insecticide, which is nothing but some neem oil mixed with dish soap and regular tap water. So using an old toothbrush, you can see that this is my larger monstera. I am giving it a good cleaning, and I'm trying to remove all those bugs. Now, mind you, I went over both the sides to get off all of those pests as much as I could. Now this is the plant which I cut off one of its stem because firstly it was not pushing out any growth. Secondly, the leaves were so tattered, very small in size, not healthy at all. So I thought that the best way to stimulate new growth would be making a cut. So I made a tiny cut on one of the stems, and I'll just show you a picture of the leaf, like what was the condition of the leaf of the stem which I decided to chop off. Let me tell you, it's the first time that I chopped off the branch of monstera, and in 3 weeks the magic happened. It pushed out new growth. So the last part being growing a monstera. So this is the stem that I had cut off, and I put it in just some regular filtered water, and I waited. You can see that there is a tiny aerial node, and in about 3 weeks, look at the healthy root system. There are so many new roots coming out of the stem. I will eventually transfer it to soil, and you can see that in about a month it kind of appears that it is going to push out a new growth. And let me tell you, yes, it is. We have a new leaf coming out. I have been very patient, and every day it is just unfurling. This is the stem that I had cut off, and even here there is a second leaf which is ready to emerge. And this is what it looks like today. Today is 30th of July 2024, and it's ready to unfurl. I think it's going to be smaller in size because it has been growing in water all this while. We will be transferring it to soil once the leaf unfurl. You can see that even the stem is pushing out a new growth. So I really hope that you like the video. Stay tuned for the next monstera video where we transfer it to the soil, and I'll talk about how I fertilize my monstera so that it is pushing out new foliage, because we all love some beautiful lustrous jade green leaves. So thank you so much for your attention, and until next time, bye.